In this video, we're going to look at the South America application that you'll be completing in Tutorial 5-6 in your textbook. The application's form has already been created for you, and when the application is complete, you'll be able to click this button, this Get Countries button, and the application will read the contents of a text file which contains the names of the countries in South America, and it will display those names here in this list box, countries list box. Now the file has also been created for you. Here is the contents of the file. I've opened it in Notepad, and this file is located in your project folder in the bin/debug directory there. So the application will be able to open the file, and you're going to write the code that reads all of these names from the file and displays them here in this list box. Now, I've already got the completed code written, so let's open the code editor and let's take a look at the code. Make sure you understand what it does. First, you're going to need to write this using directive using system.io, and that's because the stream reader class is in the system.io namespace. So be sure and write that. And here is where the code begins for the click event handler for the Get Countries button. And as usual, we got everything inside of a try-catch statement. We want to be able to respond to any exceptions that occur when we're working with the file. So here's the try statement with its try block, and then we have a catch clause here that simply displays the default error message. Inside the try block, the first thing that we have is a declaration for a string variable named country name. We need this to hold each of the country names as we read them from the file. And then next we declare a stream reader object named input file. The next statement opens the countries.txt file. We're using the file.openText method to open the file, and this method will return a reference to a stream reader object. We're assigning that to input file. So at this point we'll be able to use input file to read the contents of the file. The next thing that we do is we clear the contents of the list box. If anything was previously displayed there, we want to clear that. And then we have a while loop that reads all of the contents of the file. So while we are not at the end of the file, that's what this Boolean expression is doing here. While not input file dot end of stream. End of stream will return true when we are at the end of the file. But as long as we're not at the end of the file, then we're going to perform this loop. And inside the loop, we use input file.readLine to read a line from the file and assign that to country name. So at this point, the country name variable holds the name of a country. And then we are going to display the name of the country in the list box. Countries list .items.add, and we're going to add country name. So this loop will repeat as long as we are not at the end of the file. And then when we have reached the end of the file, this statement closes the file. The only other code that you need to write for this application is the statement that closes the application when we click the exit button. Okay, so let's compile and execute this program. And here's the form. I'm going to click the Get Countries button, and here we have the contents of that file displayed in the list box.